My first... When I got to work that morning at my father-in-law's international credit card company, I had no idea that a simple act of kindness would become my first step on the road to larceny. But then at Amsuko, kindness itself was kind of a crime.
Mr. Flowers.
Morning, Greta.
Mr. and Mrs. Polk are here. They've just charged 21,000 Deutschmarks on their American Success credit card. We discovered they have no means of paying for it.
Oh, we didn't mean to wake you up, Mr. Flowers.
Oh, no, I was just concentrating. It'll be all, Greta. Thank you. Please, sit down. See, you two have had quite a trip, huh? Total's 12,000 francs. It says here that we canceled your card 10 days ago. How have you managed to live since then?
Well, we had to sell almost all of our clothes and souvenirs that we bought.
All except this here pair of shoes. Genuine alligator. But they won't take them back if you ever wear them once.
You do realize that you could go to jail for this?
I don't think that'd be fair.
What she means is, back in Colby...
Colby?
Yeah, Colby, Kansas. Colby's up in the northwest corner of Kansas. Well, they got this filling station there with all these application forms, a whole stack of them with the cash register. It says, don't go with cash, go with American Success. So we filled one out. Sure enough, they sent us this card.
You only live once, Mr. Flowers. We didn't want to skimp on this. It's our second honeymoon.
Oh, what's the use, honey? We'll take our medicine.
No, wait, Mr. Polk.
Yes?
I'm going to arrange coach passage for you back to Kansas where you can take this up with our local representative who issued you the card in the first place. I want you to just tell them what you told me.
Won't you get into trouble?
No, not really. I married the boss's daughter.
Every fairy tale needs an evil queen and a spiteful troll. Ernst and Herman, the golden boys of Amsuko's security team.
Guten Morgen, Mrs. Heinemann. May we have a word with you?
Yes, Ernest. Good morning.
Sorry to disturb you,
He's
but...
done it again.
Done what? Who?
Harry Flowers. He has let our people go.
Be calm, gentlemen. You may speak to me one at a time, but not both together, so that I may understand you.
Harry Flowers was just given the case of Mr. and Mrs. Polk. We, the Security Operations Department, were ready to close in on them for abusing their card.
But Flowers let them go. There was no penalty, no arrest, nothing.
Once more, Herman, and I'll ask you to leave.
Mrs. Heinemann, Harry Flowers has just allowed 2 credit card felons to escape Munich with no restrictions whatsoever.
21,000 Deutschmark.
He's been following them day and night. His nerves are shot.
I'll see that Mr. Elliot hears of this.
We've nothing against Harry Flowers personally.
I quite understand.
Thank you.
Nasty man.
Bitch.
Mr. Flowers? Mr. Flowers?
It's me.
Mr. Elliot would like to see you. He said pronto.
Right. Pronto. Is it the Lone Ranger's friend? No, that is the father-in-law. Hi-ho, Mr. Elliot.
Don't take the man's job, Harry.
Though I was planning my crime to rescue Sarah, it was nice to know that its principal victim would be my father-in-law.
This is on the menu, but we don't recommend it. The duckling à l'orange is very good today, as is the côte de veau.
What was that you said before?
For what, sir?
You said something that sounded like steak.
I do not think so. Today, sir.
Forget the steak. Animal protein? Too much animal protein to make you go blind and impotent. If you'd be so kind, monsieur, we'll both have the steamed vegetables with hollandaise sauce.
For two. And to start?
Oh, I'd like those little sausages.
We'll both have small salads.
And to drink?
I'll have a vodka gimlet.
Liquor? I think a nice dry wine.
Le Petit Rothschild 32.
Excellent.
Very good, sir.
You're not eating meat at home, are you?
No, not really.
Cut it out. I don't want Sarah loaded with animal proteins or dairy products. They clog up the intestines with mucus. How is she, by the way?
Sarah? Oh, she's fine.
Totally dependent little girl. Been thinking about taking her to Baden-Baden for a few days' rest.
Maybe if she was left alone.
If she were left alone, I'd give you a kick in the pants. By the way, I had the Polk couple arrested at the airport.
They were just using the card.
I don't want the embarrassment of firing you. I should never have been involved in this at this level anyway. That's why I'm going to put you where I can keep an eye on you.
Where's that?
At the top. I'm promoting you next month to General Manager of Foreign Corporate Transfer Division.
What's that?
I don't know yet.
Sarah! Madam, that is a dangerous animal.
What are you, a mouse or a man?
Sarah, I'm home. Sarah? Sarah and I met during my junior year abroad at a masquerade ball. All our friends said Sarah and I looked great together, and so we got married. That was the beginning of my loneliness. Your father wants us to go see Swan Lake tonight.
Tell him I don't want to. I want to take pictures.
I'll take myself out to dinner then. I soon found myself getting jealous of my wife's mirrors. Sarah? Sarah, wake up for a second. Wake up. Wake up for... Just lift your arm if you can hear me. Sarah, I'm gonna have to keep talking, so eventually... Good. Listen, when your father comes to pick me up, tell him I had to go to the dentist. Okay, it's an emergency. My first criminal act was a relatively minor one, the theft of another man's personality. Gunter's. Observing him, I learned that the main difference between a prince and an oaf is that a prince is never afraid of what the common folk will think of him. After all, they're his inferiors. An oaf, on the other hand, doesn't have inferiors.
At last I learned the secret of why some men just naturally lead others. They're not afraid of them.